Hey guys, I am Food by Faith Garden to Table and welcome to my backyard. So we are going to be doing a little bit more seed starting. Um, so here we have our pre-moistened soil. These seeds that I'm starting today, I'm actually going to do a little experiment and I'm going to leave them outside. They are going to be in the cow pots as well as the humidity domes, but on top of that I'm going to actually put them in a plastic container. So I'm going to sit everything on the lid of this plastic container and then I'm going to cover it with this. So this is going to be the top, that way sun can get in, and I'm going to use it as a makeshift greenhouse. So I have some strawberry spinach that I started earlier and I want to see if I can get that to keep going. So that's going to stay out here. And then of course you guys saw the other day in my herb video, I showed you some of the seeds that I was going to be starting. So let's get started on that. So the first one we are going to do our safflower and our nasturtium and our heliotrope. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do just the safflower and the nasturtium in this tray. So I'm going to do 3 and 3. So I'm so thankful to my brother-in-law for making this bench for me so that I can actually work outside, and if I drop any soil, I'm dropping it outside and it's not in my back porch or in my kitchen or anything like that. And so guys, whenever I put the soil in, I always tamp it down, and that way we remove any air bubbles or anything like that that the seeds could possibly drop into. So I'm going to get all of my 6-cell trays filled up and then I'll bring you guys back. So we're back, and here, as you can see, I have several different types of containers started. I have my cow pots as well as my 6-cell trays started with the seed starting mix. And so now what we're going to do is get our seeds planted. So in our first one, we're going to use one of our little label picks, and I'm just going to press. The seed starter mix is really soft, so I'm just going to kind of press a little hole in there. And for the nasturtiums, They should be planted 1/2 to 1 inch deep. And we're going to do 3 of those. And see, again, nothing special. And then on this side, we're going to do our safflowers. And our safflowers are only to be planted 1/4 of an inch deep. And so for these, and I'm going to bring you closer because I want you to see these seeds. So 1/4 of an inch, we're just going to drop it right on the top. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just going to lightly brush some soil over the top. And even though our soil is pre-moistened, remember, just like how I did before, I'm going to put a little water on the top. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these labels and I'm just going to sit it on the top of here, and it will let me know what I have placed inside of here. So guys, remember, label, label, label. And today is February the 6th. And I'm sorry for any background noise. I am outside and it's the evening, so it's other people that's outside as well. So in here we did nasturtiums and safflowers. I'm just gonna lay that right across the top. And then we're gonna put this down here. In our next one, we are going to put, let's see, whoa. So we got those 2 done. So in this one, we're gonna do our rose mint. And remember, I told you the other day we're gonna do the whole container of rose mint. Guys, these seeds are tinier than mustard seeds, if you can see. And they suggest that you just surface sow. And so what I'm going to do is just sprinkle the seeds on the top of the soil. Okay. And I get a label, and this was our rose mint. And guys, I just reuse these labels over and over and over. What I need to do is get some alcohol and wipe off the other side. Okay, let's make sure this is closed. And as simple as that. Okay. So in this one, we are going to do our lavender martini agastache and our broadleaf sage. And just like the other one, we do a surface sow. So there, there, there. And I'm just gonna lightly touch on the soil because I want the seeds to actually make contact with the soil. Now when it comes to the sage is a 1/4 inch. Only have like 2 seeds left in here. There we go. All right. Let's put our lid on here. Uh-oh. Now in our cow pots, we are going to, so we have 6 cow pots. So in our cow pots, we're going to do some lemon balm. And the lemon balm is just, the seed depth is pressed into surface. Okay. 1, 2, and these seeds are really tiny as well, guys. All right. Let's get our label. My permanent marker dropped, but I have another one. And I know you guys see that I don't have on any sleeves. It was a little warm out here earlier and I put on a jacket and I got too hot, so I took it off, but the temperature is starting to cool back down, so I'm gonna need to put my jacket back on, but I'll be done in just a few minutes. So in our next row, we're gonna do our heliotrope, and that one, of course, is surface sow as well. And I only had a couple of seeds left in there, so that is the end of that. I actually got those seeds from Black's Tropical Homestead when we were at the Soul Family Expo. So that's where that heliotrope came from. So guys, in my last 2 pots, I am actually going to place Burmese okra. And these are seeds that I got from Farmer Q last year. I'm only going to sow 2 of the seeds. And I actually got a good amount of okra last year. I do not eat okra, but my sister does. So as I harvested the okra, I cleaned it up and I froze it for her. And once I got a full bag, then I made sure I gave it to her. Okay, that's that. And so guys, inside this little setup, I have room for 1 more. So we're going to fill this up. And guys, what else I'm gonna do this evening before I go in is actually plant out those strawberries that you guys came along with me and we grew in the arrow garden. I'm going to plant those out today. I have been allowing them to harden off. And then I also got some strawberries from Sam's Club. Those I'm going to plant out next month. But the ones we've been growing in the arrow garden, I'm going to go ahead and plant out. And I'm going to put cloches over them. Let's see. So all the ones that I told you that we were going to plant out, we already have. So what I think I'm going to plant is sunflower. We have the tall sunflower. I'm going to do 3 of those. And then I'm going to do let's see. How about the other 3 we put jicama? Let's do that. And so sunflower seeds, their seed depth should be 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. So last year I was able to grow a beautiful, beautiful tall sunflower. So let's see if we can get, as a matter of fact, let's do this whole tray of sunflowers, and then I'm going to use another container that I have here for jicama. And 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. So I'm just kind of sticking it down into the soil. And sunflower seeds are simply the sunflower seed, if you can see that. It's just simply your sunflower seed. Okay, let's get those covered in. And labeled. So these are tall sunflowers. And in this last container here, guys, what I want to get started is my dog's playing some jicama. So jicama seeds. So this one doesn't give me the depth of how, oh, 1/2 inch deep, excuse me. These are in my gardener seeds. And so I'm going to plant 6 of them in here. And let me show you what the seeds look like. And I'm just going to plant them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, our jicama is planted. in our makeshift greenhouse. Okay, guys, thanks for coming along with me. I am going to get these spritz with water and get the cover on the top of them. Then I'm going to go on the other side of the garden and I'm going to plant those strawberries. But thank you guys again. Remember, as always, get up, get out, and grow something and have faith in our food. I'll see you the next time.